Alright everybody, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing fine. Now, I don't know what happened, but I think I dislocated my jaw. I have something with my jaw for the past 3 days, so if I sound funky, you'll know why. It feels like it's dislocated. I've been starting to lift some weights, and I might have done something wrong. And I think, I don't know what's it with my jaw, but I have to see, like, I don't know, it's been 3 days, so maybe it's gonna go away very soon. But you're not here to listen to my weird chronic diseases, you know, you're here for the infinity element. So if you haven't already, make sure to like this video and also subscribe, because I do content like this quite often, everybody. And let me tell you a funny story about infinity and the developers. So I did ask Zood, which is one of the head developers of Elemental Dungeons. I did ask Zood and ask, hey man, could you pass me maybe the infinity element so I can make a detailed guide on it? And he said, yeah, sure, and was about to join into my room, into my lobby here. And while he was joining, I actually pulled it. I pulled the infinity. I'm like, whoops, never mind. And right afterwards, I actually got the scythe as well, which looks, by the way, dope. Like, really dope. So, yeah, really cool stuff. I just got lucky. These were the two things I wanted to ask him for, and I actually already got them. So, but anyways, thanks for the effort. Let's talk about infinity. Now, it is a little bit of a mess. It's not the worst element or anything, but first of all, let's just talk about the name and the looks of it and stuff. Like I said, this is more like a first look at it. This is not a fully ended guide, because I need to be level mastery 200 to actually max this out, and you know the rest. Okay, so infinity, you guys know everything that's connected to like infinity, colorful stars and universe and all that kind of stuff. I love it. I love that kind of stuff. So I thought, okay, that's definitely something that I need to get. Yeah, got it now. I've done some runs. Tested it out as much as I possibly could currently, and I was struggling like crazy in Atlantis, which is kind of weird because with these mythical elements, I was kind of hoping for it to pass easy, because we've gotten, you know, I think the best one that we got was the good old. Wait, let me show you. Where is it? Where is it? There it is, Phantom. It's limited as well, that's why it's considered like one of the best in the game, and I love Phantom. I used Phantom for such a long time, you know, but then, you know, when Kitsune came out, I actually enjoyed that as well, one of my more favorite elements. And yeah, then we got the infinity one, and I must say, out of all of them, I think as of now it definitely needs a rework. It definitely needs a little bit of a patch-a-rooney, because the damage kind of struggled like crazy. Now the way it looks, I think, is really awesome. It looks really nice, so the design off of it is really cool, but it was kind of lacking in the damage department quite a bit actually, and it took a long time for me to take down the boss in Atlantis. Now, if I would actually go for the underworld, I think, oh man, that would probably take yeah, much longer, because it's a very annoying boss in there as well. So yeah, whatever. Yeah, there's this guy. Okay. So here it is. Let's use it. We're gonna start off with a reversal red, which in my eyes has a very nice range, and it looks really cool. So what you can do is you just hold it down like that, and you can actually move with it, which is pretty cool. I mean, you don't really get stuck in the air like using collapsing blue, for example. But just look at that. That's a pretty big distance. Honestly, that's quite far, and you can actually use it quite often. Again, you can see that the timer goes down very fast, and yeah, this doesn't look bad at all, everybody. It doesn't look bad at all. So for me personally, this was probably one of the strongest skills that the infinity actually has to offer, the infinity element. So yeah, really good stuff. Using F boom, and it gives me about 129k. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you can use it often, and that is kind of good. Then we have the collapsing blue, where you can actually do a little bit of a freeze mid-air, which is always quite useful when you have like all of these mobs below you. Yeah. I mean, again, it looks kind of cool. It looks kind of cool, but it kind of feels a little bit rushed. If I'm completely honest, it feels a little bit rushed. I do like the reversal red. The idea of it is really cool as well. They do like red, blue, and then you have like blue and red output, this and that. Then you have the hollow purple, which we're gonna watch now, and that is the one that I'm having the biggest issues with. So it doesn't for some reason aim downwards, it just goes straight, as you can see, and that kind of causes a lot of mayhem when you're trying to actually do some damage. Now, the idea of it is very nice, just the execution is a little bit funky. If you use it, you have to stand down. You can see it does probably the most damage out of all of them, as far as I have them unlocked right now. Yeah, when you're in the air, you're gonna use that, and you want to go down, for example. Look where my cursor is, right? You know, down here, and you're gonna do that, and it just goes and shoots straight up. So you have to kind of like keep in mind that the hollow purple is definitely a one where you have to actually stand, and the aiming of it is just, I don't know, it's just a little funky. I mean, but if once you get it down, you can do some great damage. And then we have probably the coolest looking one that I have currently right now unlocked, which is maximum blue, which does that. Which is doing good damage. Like, look at that. Hello, 500,000 damage. Nice. Nice, but it's kind of difficult to aim, and the duration is a little low. I would have kind of hoped for it to be like twice as long, or at least a quarter to half longer than what we have right now. Yeah, so it's quite nice. It's quite nice. It's definitely cool looking. I don't know if it's really that useful, unless you're maybe being chased. Again, I could see this definitely in PvP, which I think is really cool, but PvP, I mean, we've been waiting for a long time for that. But other than that, man, yeah, it's quite nice. Like I said, it does need fixing a little bit when it comes to the damage department. I think the reversal red is, man... yeah, here and there, yada yada yada. It's not bad. It's not bad. That's what I'm not trying to say. It's not bad. It definitely looks the part, and I was just kind of like really hoping for it to do a little bit more damage, because I was struggling like crazy with this, and that is just that's just a little bit sad, because I wanted this to be the best of the best of the best in the game. It doesn't have a flying ability as of to my knowledge. I don't know what maximum red output does, but it doesn't have a, you know, it's not really handy in getting to places as well, like with some of the other elements. But yeah, that's basically my thought of it. I don't think it's a bad element at all. I just think it needs a little bit, I don't know, just a little bit polishing. Just a little bit of a polishment, everybody, you know? Why is it? Oh, my inventory is full. Okay. Other than that, though, I don't think it's, like I said, I don't think it's bad. It was fun. It was fun playing with it. I'm gonna keep it for now, because I'm gonna be making some videos on it, and we'll see how this one's gonna go. And I'm obviously gonna wait until I have the level, the mastery 200, and also rise with mastery, right? Because the damage does rise with the mastery, so if it's a 500 out of 500, I'm sure it will do more damage than it does right now. Just the leveling part of it is a little bit, you know, let me just say funky, to say the least. Let me go into, let's just do this. Snow Castle's been my favorite. It's, I think, the most balanced dungeon out of the entire game. So yeah, that's really nice. Really nice part of it. So let's go in there and just do a little bit of damage-a-roonies to see, you know, how it's just stacking up. Obviously, these are not high level opponents. You could probably knock them out with air, but just to see it a little bit in action, basically. So I'm gonna go and run down here. Gonna use this. You can see. You can actually do some cool speedrunning techniques, but you can see sometimes there's like one or two, you know, being left over, but maybe that is just a skill issue. I mean, that's, I don't know. We'll see what exactly that will be. So let me just get my mouse here back, do some more damage, and ooh, maximum blue. Sometimes it doesn't properly hit. I think the radius is a little bit small. You might be able, or they should be able to change that and increase that just a little bit, so the mobs are actually being hit a little bit more instead of, oh, let's see what's happening here. Look at that, for example. That just did not do anything at all, and that is what I think is a little bit sad. It's really hard to aim as well, as you can see. And I'm still like eating, you know, some of the punches here and there. So that is definitely one of those issues that I have with this. But I do, like I said, I do like the range and I do like the look of it. It looks really cool, especially this scale here. It looks very nice. It's just not not long enough. As you can see, the duration of it is a little, I don't know, just not there, man. Like, just hope for it to be there a little bit longer, a little bit of a bigger radius, and then we're Gucci to go. Maybe even give the player a little bit of a speed bonus while doing it, because look at that, like, well, like, I didn't really clear much with it, did I? But I'm gonna try using that against the boss in a second. I want to see how that's gonna stack up. So 1, 2, oh yeah, easy peasy. I think that might be a nice boss killer. We'll figure that out in just a second here. Let me just finish it. But it's definitely not a speedrun element. It's definitely not a speedrun type where you're just gonna like rush through this thing like crazy and, you know, just get that here and there. So damn, look at that. Just the duration of it is a little sad. Just, you know, my gameplay as well. Like I said, you have to excuse me, I haven't played in a while. And there you just saw the hollow purple, or whatever that was. That was just a pretty bad stack up, what I did. It was just not good aiming. And sometimes it's just like really difficult to aim with it. Yeah. Same goes for the collapsing blue though. I kind of wish that the collapsing blue had a little bit of a bigger sphere when it's shooting out. It's a little bit better to hit the enemies, I think. Alright, so let's go. Boom, boom. Oh, nice. Okay. I like that. I quite like that. That does some good damage. But, yeah, let's go and... what shall we do? We shall leave. Okay, that is basically it. So... where would I rank this? I don't know if it's better or worse than Kitsune. Kitsune actually seems also very much... I think it might be worse than Kitsune because Kitsune actually has that left click, and that left click was just phenomenal. I don't know about this one here. We will see. I'm pretty sure that they will work on this. I think they will polish it. I think they will make it a little bit better here and there. I think that's definitely gonna happen. What do you think? Tell me in the comment section below what you think of this element. Shall we keep it the way it is? Is it nice the way it is, or does it need a buff? I think it does. Tell me what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.